Well, happy Monday once again, everyone. This is Bryan Devore with Devore Realty Group, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, California Properties. We are all done with the first quarter of the year. We're into the second quarter of the year, April 4th. So let's get into the first Monday market moment of Q2 2022. So we're going to talk, of course, about the latest stats. The S&P CoreLogic Case-Shiller Index is out, so we'll talk about what those numbers look like. Homes are more affordable than at the peak. So we're going to talk about how actually homes are more affordable now than they were at the peak of 2006. And finally, a 196 square foot home for $1.1 million. Seems crazy, but it actually exists. But first, let's talk about the totals. Right now, we have 2,056 active listings on the market in San Diego County. That's up 78 from last week. And what's kind of momentous about that is it's the first time we've been above 2,000 in quite a long time. So inventory is on the rise. Meanwhile, pending sales down 28 from last week, 3,290. But the months of inventory that we have on the market is 0.69. That's down 0.6 from last week. So to find that number, you take the number of homes we have on the market divided by the total number of sales from the last 30 days. And the months of inventory is on the decline. So we're going to see if that continues based on inventory going up. So in the last week, we saw 1,014 homes come on the market. That's up 63 from last week, and it's the first time we've had over 1,000 new properties come on the market. Sign inventory may be on the rise. New pendings was down 68, down to 634. So we're seeing inventory going up, pendings going down. Interesting to see if that continues. New pendings listed within the last week, 63. So 10% of the homes sold within a week. That's up up from 9% from the week before. New pendings listed within the last 2 weeks, 466, 73%. So we still have almost 3/4 of the homes that go into escrow were only in the market for 2 weeks or less. Total number of sales in the last week, 600. That's up 20 from last week, which was up from the week before. Median list price, 802.5. That's up $2,600 from last week. But interestingly, median sales price was down $7,500, down to $850,000. Average days on market is continuing to decline. 12 days was the average. That's down 2 from the week before. The least expensive sale, once again, was in Borrego Springs. So we're seeing a very long trend here of Borrego Springs being the area with the least expensive homes that are selling. $40,000 manufactured home. The most expensive property was in Solana Beach. It sold for $15 million. Here is the chart that shows the new actives, pendings, and solds, and we can see the bar graph for actives, the highest level it's been at least in 2 months, if not longer. Pendings dipping from the week before, but sales, we can see since about a month ago, the number of total sales continues to increase week after week. And here's the one that shows the prices, and they're roughly the same, give or take, from the week before. All right, the S&P CoreLogic Case-Shiller Index. I've always talked about this. I like this report because it compares homes that sold in the last, actually 2 months ago, so 2-month lag, versus the last time those homes sold. So it really shows increase or decrease in property values for actual homes that sold, not just in aggregate. So the S&P CoreLogic Case-Shiller U.S. National Home Price NSA Index, it's a mouthful, reported a 19.2% annual gain in January, which was up from 18.9% in the previous month. So it's continuing to go up. The 10-city composite, which has the 10 largest metros in the United States, the annual increase came in at 17.5%, up from 17.1% the previous month. So December was up 17.1% over the previous December. January was up 17.5%. So not only are we going up year over year, but we're going up month over month too. 20-city composite, which has those 10 plus others, was up 19.1% year over year and up 18.6% from the previous month. Where did San Diego fall in? For a long time, San Diego was number 2 or 3. It's fallen down to number 4, 2.5% month over month increase, and 27.1% year over year. So we see prices going up in San Diego, and this is truly showing that. Over the last year, prices went up 27.1%, according to S&P CoreLogic. But homes are more affordable than at the peak. That's according to First American Financial Corporation's Real House Price Index for January 2022. They take the price of the home, but it's not just the price of the home, but they also compare it to what the interest rate's doing and what incomes are doing. Because if prices are going up at a certain level, but interest rates are going down and or people's incomes are going up at a higher level, then homes become more affordable. And that's sort of what has been going on over the last couple of years because interest rates have been so low. Consumer house buying power, how much one can buy based on changes in income and interest rates. But it did decrease 4% between December 2021 and January 2022. And it decreased 4% year over year. So while homes are more affordable than they were at the peak, the affordability is becoming a problem because why? Well, prices keep going up, but now interest rates are going up too. People's incomes can't keep up. So while adjusted house prices are now 46.6% above the housing boom in 2006, real house buying power adjusted home prices remain 29.5% below their 2006 housing boom peak. So think about that. And I was selling homes back then. We thought homes were so outrageously priced, and yet we are still 29.5% below that. Even though we think housing prices are going even crazier now, we still have more buying power. So that's a good sign. Negative sign is that is starting to turn a little bit. And finally, a 196 square foot home for $1.1 million. There's the home right there. You can see all of it in this one picture. Now there's more pictures. You can see the article in the Constant Contact email. It's in Santa Rosa Beach, Florida. The home was built in 2016 with a corrugated metal roof, shiplap walls, and a hardwood floor, but it's basically a single room and a bathroom. Now it is on a 1/4 acre of land. It's near a really desirable area, so all that does come into play. However, it's still 196 square feet. As a short-term rental, the house has raked in around $50,000 a year. So think about that. You could buy it and make $50,000 a year just by renting it out. Maybe not a bad investment. Due to the lack of space, the kitchen, in quotes, has a sink, a small refrigerator, a microwave, and a coffee maker. So your $1.1 million home does not have an oven, does not have a stove. But you can also say it's probably the most expensive house per square foot you will ever see at $5,587 per square foot. Okay, that's insane, but it is out there and someone may be willing to buy it. That's it for this week's Monday Market Moment. Hope you enjoyed hearing all this information. If you have any questions, give me a call. I'll be happy to answer any questions about the market or how it might affect you. Again, 1 quarter down, 3 more to go for 2022. Hope you have a safe and healthy day and week, and I look forward to seeing you at the next Monday Market Moment. Have a great day.